the thing that first takes a back seat are my creative endeavors. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Just Another Struggling Writer, the Bleakered Author's one-stop shop for commiseration and hopefully inspiration. My name is Carrie Scher, and I am just another struggling writer. So you may have noticed that I have been offline for the last couple of weeks. So today I thought I would just sit down and do a little bit of a reset, not a formal cozy reset like I like to do, but a little bit of a reset and just kind of talk about where I've been, what I've been up to, and what's going on with me. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you may have noticed that I actually do tend to log off without warning semi-frequently. And the reason for that usually is because there are things going on in my life that are outside of my control that are just very, very overwhelming and stressful. And that is the case here. In the last week of May, it was just absolutely crazy at my day job. And so I tried to do some filming and I tried to do some reading and some writing, but it really just ended up not working out. I was so overwhelmed and stressed when I got home that doing more work, which writing is and reading can feel like, especially when you're in the middle of a reading slump like I have been, it just was inconceivable to me. And so I was just coming home and laying on my bed and watching, baseball or whatever and vegging out. And I had the idea that because I was going to be on vacation, which for me, it's just a staycation. I always take a week at the beginning of the summer just to hang out at home and decompress. And so that's what I did. And I thought that what I would do is while I was at home laying around anyway, that I would use that week to play catch up on all of my reading and writing and content creation goals. However, I found about middle of the week, and I still hadn't accomplished anything, that I think what I actually needed to do was to take the entire 9 days off from any sort of obligation whatsoever. There were still some things that I needed to do, like school. They're time sensitive, but things like reading and writing and making videos just felt too much like work to want to do, but also it just felt really important to take a break from them and use the time that I had off to completely detach, completely decompress, completely rest, so that when I went back to work, I went back to all of it completely fresh with plenty of energy and drive and all of that. So that's what I did. I spent the last 9 days from June 1st to June 9th pretty much either in my bed napping or vegging out or on my computer playing video games. I mean that literally, that's pretty much all I did. And you know what? It was fucking great. It was so great. It was such a relief to wake up in the morning and not have to get up right away, or I could get up and get on my computer and play a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 and then come back to bed. Because that's my problem is if I wake up in the morning, I'm up, but if I get up and do something and then come back to bed, then I can fall back asleep or stay up late if I wanted to or whatever. And that's what I did. It was so great to not have to worry about scheduling my day out. Okay, today I've got to read this many pages so that I can film an update. And today I've also got to work on this writing idea because I've got to film that too. Or I've got to do this, that, and the other. And it was so nice to just not have to worry about that for a change. I did do some reading and I did do some writing, but I didn't film it and I didn't make it part of an obligation. It was just as the motivation came to me, I took care of it. It was just really nice to be able to do that and not have to worry about anything else. So that's kind of what went on. And like I said at the beginning, times where I just get so overwhelmed with my obligations, the thing that first takes a back seat are my creative endeavors, because I'm not making any money off of it and I enjoy it, but it is also work. And while I am a person that likes to stay productive, if I've burnt myself out, I have to put it on the back burner in order to recharge my batteries. And so that's what I did. And that's pretty much it. It is now June 9th, and I am looking ahead to the rest of the month and looking at what I had talked about at the beginning of May in terms of my goals and my plans for the channel and everything. And I still think that those ideas are good ones, and I'm going to continue. That means every Friday you're going to get a writing vlog. In theory, every Monday you're going to get a reading vlog. I need to get better about that. Like, again, the slump that I've been in since April has been killing me in terms of writing or reading vlogs. But I'm going to try and get better about that. And then every Wednesday you're going to get a sit down video of some kind where we're either talking about maybe a book that I read that I really enjoyed and want to do a formal review, or a cozy reset, or, you know, things of that nature. So those are the plans for the channel. Those aren't going to change from May, except for hopefully being more consistent. And that's really all I have for you guys today. I know it's kind of short, but I really haven't had much to report other than just the fact that I needed to take a break. And so that's what I went ahead and did. I have always been really bad at pacing myself. I tend to hit things really, really hard for as long as I can go. And then I just run out of gas on the side of the road. And then I'm just kind of screwed until I can get, you know, some more juice. So I know that's something I need to work on, you know, just kind of pacing myself a little bit better and taking, you know, paying more attention to my cues of, you know, when I'm starting to feel burnt out, or just planning ahead better. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna, again, in theory, be back on a regular schedule starting this week. Thank you so much for everyone who, you know, continues to watch and subscribe and, you know, view my content. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Especially when I am a little bit inconsistent on things. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. In my next video, you should have a writing vlog. It'll be a little bit truncated since I am just now getting started on Sunday, but I do have some updates to report. So in my next video, you will get that, and, you know, we'll just get rolling from there back on schedule. So I hope you look forward to it, and I will see you then.